Martin Lawrence, I'm a bad boy. When I got off my 10 got to the cash and got in my bag.
The starter for the visiting team, at center, Chris Webber. Now, let's meet the starter for the home team, at 4'6", number 12, Joe Harris.
And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. So with Wade on the bench, here's the group that Dwayne Casey has on the floor. O'Neal is out there with Weber. Then there's Thomas. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Irving at the 3 slot. Irving against Booker. Shot from 12. And that one goes long. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Brooklyn. O'Neal, and he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
O'Neal is a force of nature. And once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Now, here is Harden. He feeds it to Griffin. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Wade's checked in, and he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
For your home team.
And Griffin no good on that one.
And for a player with Blake Griffin's physical makeup, it was a big adjustment when he had to deal with injury issues. He's really had to reshape his body and his game.
Now here's Durant after Dwayne Wade's miss. Irving with the steal. Here's Wade, and then Wade slams it in.
D-Wade loves to show he still got it with a little extra on that finish.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. And one thing about Griffin and the injuries, Greg, that he went through, he did everything he could to get his body back to where it needed to be.
And he didn't care what it was, yoga, weights, conditioning, you name it, because he knows how important it is to be able to elevate. And Griffin needs to be explosive, and he'll work 24/7 to make sure he is.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And then Durant with the jam.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite-level passer.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Wade outside. The 3.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with this offense.
That shot by Griffin, no good. Dwayne Wade on the wing, guarded by Harden. Booker outside. To the inside. Irving with the steal. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. Out to KD. And stolen by Irving. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And there it is for him. Shaq's got his second basket of the game.
And it takes a lot to knock O'Neal off balance. A massive player who just fends off the D with ease.
And stolen by Booker. To the middle. Here's Weber. Oh, what a play!
What the?
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And they've got to get their heads into this game. They're giving the ball away far too easy.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Luwawu is checked in for Harris. Bruce Brown comes in for James Harden. And it's Mills in for Irving. And then for Brooklyn, Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for O'Neal. Carter comes in for Dwayne Wade. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Booker. 2 points, that one goes.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And Russell, a player known for his offense, but Greg, he's put in work to improve his play on defense as well.
Yeah, you know, Russell is known for his lack of defense there for a while, but he's been trying to improve that part of his game. It's a long road, but I tell you what, he is definitely taking steps.
The Nets making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Here's Griffin. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. Weber, the pass to Carter. 1:36 left in the first quarter. Here's Weber. Rebound, Brooklyn. Brown outside. He kicks it to Mills. Back to Brown. Here he goes. Lays it up off the glass.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
Brooklyn leading by 4. Here's Russell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Brown kicks to Mills. On the wing, Johnson. Passes it to Luau. Clock at 6. Carter pulls it in. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Here's Irving. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second.
And guys, it's crazy. He really was a late bloomer. You know, Irving didn't have the big-time amateur career you hear about with some stars. But, boy, he's more than made up for it.
And so he hits both. Brooklyn trails by 8. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first. There's the pass to Luau. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Known as more of a shooter than a playmaker, Mills has improved at running the offense.
Out to Carter. Pass to Weber. There's seconds left, and Weber throws it down.
And Weber, just tremendous size in the paint, easily rising up to take that one.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Brooklyn ahead, leading by 8. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
Brooklyn leading by 8. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. They've got Thomas. Carter out there with O'Neal. Then it's Kareem and it's Russell in at the 2-guard spot. Now here is Carter. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Mills with it. He's guarded by Thomas. Knocks it loose. On the wing. And Luwawu gets it to go.
Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Brown against Thomas. Russell with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Russell's got the lead up to 9 now for Brooklyn.
Hitting three-pointers, so important in today's NBA. Good thing Russell's got the range and confidence to do so.
Driving to the basket. Mills can't hit. So it's Brooklyn now. And it's Carter penetrating. And Vince Carter with the slam.
And you know Carter is taking off on the drive. When he has a head of steam like that, he's looking to tear off the rim.
Timeout called the Nets. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Irving against Thomas. Shot clock at 5. Shot from the wing. Rebound, Brooklyn. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Booker. And a miss there on the triple. Brooklyn trails by 11. Pass to Durant. Stolen by O'Neal. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And that's his third foul. The chance you take leaving him in with 2. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And
At the line for the away team, Devin Booker.
First free throw is good.
The line with 2
an
shots.
accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
Both free throws good from Booker. Brooklyn trails by 15. Outside Irving. Here's KD, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
It's Thomas outside. That shot off. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Outside Durant. Pass to Irving. Over Carter. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Durant.
When we talk about guards in the NBA, Kyrie is the best finisher in the paint.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Weber, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Irving comes in for Carter. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Thomas. O'Neal's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Irving against Wade. A shot, no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And here's Booker from the arc. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
Here's Durant driving the lane. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Now, here's Wade. Booker looking around. And the dunk by Booker.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make, they are executing.
Durant, the basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
A creative playmaker. I love when Kyrie zips it to his teammates.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Now Wade. And the pass to O'Neal. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Outside Durant. It's deflected. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And so it's Brooklyn holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
The post pair, Durant along with Griffin. Kyrie Irving is out there with Mills, and it's Harris in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Steve Nash as we begin the second half. A nice shot by Booker.
3.
And what a baller Booker is, capable of torching you from any spot on the floor.
Durant dishes to Griffin. Harris drives in. No good that time. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Durant with the steal. All sorts of time. Count it. Good. Durant's got 8 points.
You know, people underestimate the speed of Durant. He gets up court quickly.
Griffin against Thomas. Irving with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. Here's Mills, and denied. He sends it right off the glass.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Brooklyn trails by 21. Irving up top. Defended by Booker. Durant for 3. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one. Now, here's Thomas, covered by Mills. Booker, right side. The shot from 20 feet away. Here's O'Neal. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 10 points for him.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
So for the Nets, Johnson's checked in for Durant. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Harris. And it's Bruce Brown in for Irving. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Vince Carter, he's checked in for Booker. And Griffin slams it in.
That is in Blake Griffin's DNA, dunking on guys.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. With the drive. Count that one.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now here's Mills. He's guarded closely. Pass to Griffin. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And here is Thomas. Pass to Carter. To the left side wing. Outside for Thomas. Good, and Weber gets the assist. Thomas got 5 points now this quarter.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Really left alone that time.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Passes it to Irving. Back to Thomas. To the inside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
So for the Nets, James Harden is checked in for Brown, and Irving subbed in for Patty Mills. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Wade's checked in. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Irving looking for an opening. The pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And it's sent back by Carter.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Into the lane. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Nets had started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier. And he knocks down the first one.
Holding team, TLC, at the line 2 times.
Both good from the line that time. Here's Wade. And then Wade slams it in.
When he goes at the rim, Wade is always looking to slam it home. He's been doing this for a long time.
There's 38 seconds left in the third. Irving passes to Griffin. Harden against Weber. The Nets working the ball around now. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second pushable.
That's on Dwayne Wade. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. The first free throw is good. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for the Nets. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Booker, he's checked in for Isaiah Thomas. And so he makes both from the line. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Katie against Booker. Trying to find Weber. He's got it now. And it goes down 2 points. Weber's got 6 points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's Irving. And the basket is good. Irving's got his second basket.
Kyrie sprung free on that pick and roll. Trying to stick with him is easier said than done.
And so it's Brooklyn with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Irving on the bench, here's the group that Dwayne Casey has on the floor. We've got Devin Booker. Weber is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Carter in at the 3, the small forward. And the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Get there.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Shaq with the slam.
And how about the reach of O'Neal there? A huge target for his teammates on these alley-oops.
Here is Harden. Pass to Durant. Driving inside. And it's sent back by Carter. Booker with no one around. Good, and Weber gets the assist.
3.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Here's Harden. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken it up a notch, and he now often looks for his teammates first.
And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend. And ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Carter dishes to Johnson. Second chance effort. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Here's Anthony. Banked in off the glass.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Over Abdul-Jabbar. That one off the back iron and out. Ginobili outside. Inside. Out to Anthony. Lets it go with a 3. Another shot. Abdul-Jabbar with the bucket. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 this quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pass to Brown. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. And finished off by Brown.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Anthony with it. Ginobili kicks to Anthony. Jokic passes to Ginobili. Tries again, and it's blocked by Jordan.
Out of bounds.
DeAndre is simply one of the most electrifying shot blockers in the game. If you put up a shot around him, you better put it up high.
Mills, he's checked in for James Harden. Porzingis is checked in for Brooklyn. And Ginobili with the slam.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. A minute 50 left in the 4th. Carter against Ginobili. Johnson outside. Now here's Mills. He's guarded by Russell. 4 on the clock. Johnson, that's for 2. Rebounded by Anthony. 1:22 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Lob pass to Porzingis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And putting his long arms there to good use. Porzingis has a large catch radius on those alley-oops.
1:16 left here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Mills. He's guarded by Russell. Outside Jordan. Passes it to Carter. "18 feet out, and they force the shot clock violation." Great team. And Brooklyn making a change. Luwawu checked in. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Russell passes to Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And there's the pass to Luwawu. And the Nets miss again. Brooklyn with the ball. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And that one's good. Russell.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Jordan kicks to Johnson. Pass to Luwawu. Five on the clock. And he drives in. Anthony with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony. Carter inside the three-point line, and they'll keep possession. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Figured out. Coming anyway. Yeah. Alright. I'm a cool if you get to know me. Don't spend my time trying to kiss. 250 large in the book bag. I do my by my lonely. That's probably why these know me. I order $50 guacamole. And my diamonds hit. Why your rollie tick, tick, tick. A blue fur for my man. Boo, they all lame. That's for even thinking you was with us. We don't like jokes, don't be with us. Saw the car keys, now with us. Roscoe's on the table, that's for breakfast. For a high roller, they get. Ice-T told me I was special. I know the big by the exit. For this money, they get reckless. She want her wrists and hands froze. Come get me in the Lambo. Playoff game at Lambeau. Air Max 97s on my toes. Then I told her just pose. Influential artists like Da Vinci. Might switch it up and buy a Bentley. Redna on the mic, oh y'all don't get me. Down 500, expensive taste. All these whack songs y'all running, these rap don't.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Van Vliet and Anunoby are your wingmen. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Dragic in at the 1 spot. And for Brooklyn, O'Neal is out there with Irving. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Weber in at the center position. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Rose against Dragic. Rose dishes to Irving. Up top, Weber. Rose in the post. Siakam's there. And there's Derrick Rose on the assist by Weber.
You didn't think Rose would back down from some contact now, did you guys? Playing with a high level of intensity.
Dragic kicks to Van Vliet. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. It's blocked by Shaq. They retain possession. And here's Brooklyn. And then Irving slams it in.
Artistry and poetry in motion. Irving can create in the air as well as anybody.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Kicks it out to Booker. Fires it up. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And with Booker's mechanics and confidence, you're always going to assume he's going to make that.
Van Vliet passes to Barnes. Shaq with some nice D.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor, not the start they were looking for here.
Oh, the lob to Irving.
Oh my God.
Booker against Dragic. For Booker. No good from Dragic.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And Shaq with the slam.
Boy, nobody wants to get in his way when he's this deep. Watch out.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the game.
At the line for your home team, Shaquille O'Neal.
That's good from O'Neal.
And O'Neal, clearly one of the biggest human beings you'll ever see. A mammoth of a man. About 1/7 of a ton. And yet, unstoppable.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And it's Rose with the ball for Brooklyn. It's a 5-point game. And what you get with Barnes, Greg, tremendous versatility.
And he gets others involved. Kevin plays great defense, has an excellent feel for the games. He doesn't have to score to impact winning, but if you need points from him, the young fella can provide that as well.
And here's Toronto. Pass to Barnes. Knocked loose. O'Neal with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Van Vliet. After the basket by Brooklyn. Dragic finds Van Vliet. Now, here's Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Just 5 to shoot. Booker, right side. And the dunk by Booker.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for O'Neal. Carter comes in for Irving. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Rose. A new group in now for the Raptors. Achua, he's checked in for Siakam. Chris Boucher comes in for Barnes. Trent's checked in for OG Anunoby. And Harris subbed in for Goran Dragic.
And Abdul-Jabbar makes alley-oops look easy, effortless. Throw it his way, and he uses that long reach and nice bounce to slam it home.
Now here is Harris to halt the run, and stand dunk by Harris.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Here's Booker. Stolen by Van Vliet. In the corner, it's Harris. For three, it's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Here's Weber. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And how unique is Weber? A smooth shooting big man with some sick handles.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Weber hits them both. Here's Trent. There's 57 seconds left in the first. Pass to Boucher. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Carter. And again, Brooklyn running the court in transition. A nice shot by Booker.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And Wade slams it in.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Van Vliet against Wade. Van Vliet kicks to Harris. Back to Van Vliet. 6 on the shot clock. Over Weber. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Brooklyn ahead, leading by 17. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the group that Dwayne Casey has on the floor. Weber is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Carter. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. Here's Harris. Brooklyn with the rebound. And here's Wade. Down low. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Wade. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Wade's got the first basket of the second quarter for Brooklyn.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous. You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
And something this team wants from Russell, his ability, Clark, to close games out on offense.
Yeah, and that's something you grow into, Kevin. I mean, Russell is starting to develop that part of his game, but to create on his own, he knows how to do that now. It comes down to learning on the job as to when to do that and when not to.
And Brooklyn making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. Goran Dragic is checked in for the Raptors. Russell passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Good on the shot.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Toronto trails by 20. Pass to Boucher. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Irving's checked in for Brooklyn. Rose comes in for Dwayne Wade. And then for Toronto, Pascal Siakam comes in for Chris Boucher. And Anunoby subbed in for Trent. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Rose scanning the floor. And stolen by Siakam. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul. And Toronto making a change here. Barnes is checked in.
Substitution for the away team, Scotty Barnes.
Now, here's Anunoby. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Siakam. And again, no good by Toronto. Brooklyn leading by 20. To the paint. It's stolen by Dragic.
What the? Bro.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Harris passes to Dragic.
Jesus.
Over Rose. No good from Dragic. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Only given up 2 points this quarter. And the basket by Rose.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now here's Dragic. Drops it in from 11 feet.
And Dragic can finish with ease if he gets to the bucket. So when his mid-range jumper is falling, the D doesn't know what to do with it.
Rose against Dragic. Outside Rose to the middle. O'Neal. Count it.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Brooklyn shooting their fourth attempt at the free throw line right here. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Russell.
Team, Shaquille O'Neal.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Toronto calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Achua, he's checked in for Toronto. Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Rose against Dragic. Over Rose. Siakam trying to free himself up. No good from Dragic. Booker outside. Booker draws the double. Irving for three. Offensive rebound. And Shaq with the slam.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
A difficult situation for Toronto. Harris outside. Back to Dragic. Booker against Harris. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Shaq. Toronto shooting their first free throws of the game. That's good from Harris. Weber, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And the Raptors also making a change. Van Vliet's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Brooklyn leading by 23. 1:11 left to play here in the half. And the pass to Weber. O'Neal against Van Vliet. Oh, and the dunk by Shaq.
Like whenever this big man gets fancy with it, O'Neal is a ridiculous dunker when he's this close to the rim.
Shaq's gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. Van Vliet looking around. Comes up empty down low. And here's Brooklyn. They're on a 14-6 run. A nice shot by Booker.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent at finding his teammates.
Siakam against Shaq. Siakam outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
After a quiet first couple seasons in the league, Siakam really took off in year 3 when he helped the Raptors win their first NBA championship.
Vince Carter, who's checked in for Brooklyn. Dwayne Wade comes in for Rose. And then for Toronto, Chris Boucher's checked in for Achua. And Trent subbed in for Harris.
And the vertical of Wade still remarkable. A high-flying two-guard who loves sending it home.
Trent with it. The 3 doesn't get it to drop for him. And so it's Brooklyn having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Toronto with the ball. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So the Raptors 5 right now. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Van Vliet and Anunoby are your wingmen. And it's Dragic in at the 1. Irving drives in.
And guys, it's crazy. He really was a late bloomer. You know, Irving didn't have the big-time amateur career you hear about with some stars. But, boy, he's more than made up for it.
Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw, good, Irving. Good on both. And it's the Raptors' ball. Outside, Dragic. Here's Siakam. The rebound by Chris Weber. And Weber's got the ball here for Brooklyn. All that he gives them on offense, Siakam's ability, Greg, to switch defensively is key for this team.
And he can legitimately stay in front of guards on the perimeter. I mean, this guy contests shots without fouling. You love the combination of focus and strong fundamentals.
Now here's Booker. Following the miss by Fred VanVleet, the drive by Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
An underrated athlete with a solid handle. Defenders can't always keep up with Booker on the drive.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Fucking around.
Back to Dragic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Devin Booker. And throughout his career, Dragic has been a leader. It's a natural fit for him.
Duncan Robinson called him the ultimate leader. Dragic, leader of his national team for a decade now. Guy just embraces the responsibility of it all.
Watanabe's checked in for Anunoby. 90 seconds now into the second half.
Coaching staff has to be pleased seeing this from Rose. Proving he can break down the defense in these sets. Nice.
Siakam outside. Back to VanVleet. Pass to Siakam. Toronto working the ball around now. Just 5 on the clock. Steps back and fires. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And, you know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Rose with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. Weber looking around. Irving finds Booker. Inside, here's O'Neal. Siakam pulls it in. And the Raptors with possession. And Shaq comes to help. Pass to Watanabe. Rose against Dragic. Passes to Siakam. Dragic against Rose. Top of the key. And it's off the back rim. No good. Dragic is gone. Just 2 of 6 shooting. 33%. And the dunk by Rose.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
Rose against Dragic. And it's sent back by Irving.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Scotty Barnes.
Brooklyn shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Team, Devin Booker.
Free throw good, Booker.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for O'Neal, and Dwayne Wade subbed in for Derrick Rose. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Achua, he's checked in for Siakam. Chris Boucher comes in for Watanabe. Harris is checked in for Barnes. And Prince subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Drills it from outside. Wade's got 10 points in the game.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
And the Raptors miss again.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And stolen by Booker. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And the dunk by Booker.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Now, here's Achua. No points in the game yet for him. Harris passes to Trent. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Here's Wade. 10 points for him.
Oh, my God.
Knocked away. Stolen by Wade. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boucher. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile 1 block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Down low. Here's Weber. And Weber throws it down.
Boy, the size Weber has a real asset in the post, and he knows how to use it for these dunks.
From deep, rejected by Booker, and he's able to get it back. And so it's Brooklyn holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Irving on the bench, here's the group that Dwayne Casey has on the floor. D-Wade out there with Russell. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Kareem. And it's Carter in at the small forward position.
Making the right choice there. I mean, Russell, this is what scouts like about him. His feel, that intuitive feel for the game.
Now Flynn. The pass to Achua. Flynn with it. He's picked up by Russell. Flynn kicks to Trent. It's stolen by Wade. The finish, and it's Wade with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And Toronto has possession after the basket by Brooklyn. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And Brooklyn making a change here. Ginobili's checked in. And then for Toronto, Gillespie's checked in. Watanabe's in for Chris Boucher. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. 6 to shoot. Here's Trent from deep three-point range. Rebound, Brooklyn. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now, here's Jokic. Outside Carter. The shot, no good. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Makes it off the glass.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Here is Flynn. After Kareem Abdul-Jabbar score, Anunoby. Abdul-Jabbar with the block.
The massive wingspan of Abdul-Jabbar, impressive. Kareem easily swatting away shots.
And Vince Carter with the slam.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Cook. Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. Trying to end the drought. Anthony with the block. And they're able to recover. Here's Trent. No good on the triple. And it's Anthony with the ball for Brooklyn. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Carmelo Anthony imposing his will inside. Doesn't take any time, rising up for the dunk.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Flynn the pass to Watanabe. They double him with Russell. Back to Flynn. Ball's knocked loose. And here's Brooklyn. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Russell finds Jokic. Shot clock at 5. Deep 2 from Anthony. Barnes grabs the miss. Pass to Flynn. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Trent. 4 on the shot clock. And again, Toronto no luck.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Ouch. Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of great ones in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Well, I don't think anybody wanted to be the guy at the end of the wrong side on that post.
Now, here is Russell. Passes it to Jokic. Jacks up a 3. Brooklyn now working with a new shot clock. Outside Anthony. The pass to Jokic. Back to Anthony. Second shot opportunity. And yes, it's good.
Elite at moving the ball. Jokic is one of the best passers in the league, regardless of position. No doubt he's the best 5-man passer for sure.
Now, here's Trent. Pass to Barnes. Back to Trent. Flynn the pass to Barnes. And the Raptors miss again. Ginobili looking around. Outside Russell. And here is Ginobili. Can't connect. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
On my brain, I'm just trying to keep my mental strong. I got so much on my mind, I can't even talk about it. Every day feeling like the next, but things go left, I'll be alright. Cause I got me, myself, maybe and it's just a day to play, stay alive. Sometimes it is. Maybe it's just a day to play, to survive. What it takes to play away for a while.
Bro, you didn't mean he sorry ass. Bro, like, man. You had me one of the worst players. The fuck? 79. 75 overall player. What's going on there?
Never did it for the money, only people fear what they don't understand. Full of gas,
For them.
put in a mask to mask feelings.
Make it look bad in my hand. How the fuck? Ew.
On the floor for the visiting team, Jabbar Hawk. Next time, to introduce the starting five for your home team. Greg Rapper. Shaquille O'Neal. Julius Irving.
Here's Rose. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Jabari Parker. He's out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Rose in at the 1. Now here's Rose. Pass to Irving. No good on the triple. Here's Finley. Inside. Davis, the pass to Parker. Here's Finley. He's guarded by Irving. Got a piece of it. Out to Rose. The 3 is up. Second shot opportunity. O'Neal misses.
Wow. 3 straight misses to begin the game. Not the start they were hoping for.
Here's Parker. And he banks in the layup.
I like this play. Jabari Parker's percentages go up when he operates foul line down.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Rose can't connect.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
The first free throw is good.
And the #1 pick in the 2012 NBA draft, Davis has dominated since day 1. And I think that'll continue for many years to come.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. Now here's Irving. The D's right on him. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, Devin Booker is known as a scorer, but this guy will find you if you're open.
Here's Wade. Down low. Here's Parker. The layup misses. Now here's Irving. He's closely guarded. Goes back up. And the layup is good.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Oh, it's stolen. In transition, here they come. And Booker with the jam.
Well, this guy is getting better and better at finishing with force near the rim. Go to work, Devin Booker.
Rose against Rose. To the inside. Davis. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Rose. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
Working off the pick, you see Rose attracting attention and hits the roller in stride.
Here's Rose. And there's the foul. It'll go on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul of the game. Covington's checked in for Parker.
Substitution for the away team.
To the middle. Here's Wade. He's off on the layup. Brooklyn with the ball. 3-point lead. Driving in. Ooh, and powered down. What a jam.
I'll tell you, you give him a head of steam, this guy can drop the hammer. Dwayne Wade doing work.
Here's Rose. There's a minute 54 left in the first. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, George Mikan, Tony Adams.
Here's Finley. He's checked by Carter. Doesn't go that time. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Well, it's key that you've got to maintain concentration throughout the game. And D'Angelo Russell, nice job in the catch and shoot.
Back to Allen. Hardaway, the pass to Allen. Kept alive. And that one is stuffed right through.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Now here's Russell. And 1:01 left in the first quarter.
D'Angelo Russell rises up and drops the hammer.
Here's Allen. They trail by 7. Pass to Hardaway. Over Russell. No good off the glass. Here's Wade. Allen defending. Tries a 10-footer. Outside Russell. Here's Wade. 6 to shoot. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
They're really working the paint now.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. Tough call for his coach. Second foul already. We'll see how much the staff trusts him.
And the second free throw is good. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 16-5 run. Outside Russell. Carter against Allen. Russell from outside. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Brooklyn, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Brooklyn?
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
Well, they're also crashing the offensive glass with everything they've got. The second chance points coming in bunches.
They've got D'Angelo Russell, and it's Carter in at the small forward position. Allen can't get it to go.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. And D'Angelo Russell, looking at his career, he's slowly becoming a more efficient player, learning his strengths and his limitations.
And for Chicago, they've got Robert Covington and it's Shumpert in at the 2. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Richardson's checked in for Allen. Now here's Richardson. It's rebounded by Wade.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And he gets the bucket. And for Russell, he's still a volume scorer. But now I think he's better at picking his spots.
And you can live with his percentages. I mean, he's improved his shot from the outside. It seems like he's always looking to refine his game.
Carter against Richardson to the inside. Blocked. Carter from outside. Offensive board. Carter against Richardson. Throws it up high. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Here's Wade trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Pass to Shumpert. Lets it go from 11. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Here's Carter. There's the drive. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Vince Carter.
The first one falls. And so Carter nails them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Beverly against Rose. Beverly, the pass to Rose. Pass to Davis. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. Davis against Rose. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
Boy, what a warrior Derrick Rose is. This guy gets buckets through contact out there. So tough.
Beverly finds Rose. Tipped. Here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Irving's checked in for Carter. Here's Wade. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Carter.
Here's Rose. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
How about the body control from Rose? Took it right at the defender and got it to go.
Pass to Finley. Lets it go from 14. That shot missing. And Brooklyn going the other way now.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
It helps to have the basketball on a string, right? Derrick Rose handles the ball so well he can get anywhere he wants.
1:44 left to play in the half. Here's Rose. Booker defending. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Now here's Booker. And there's the drive. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, the strong drive by D. Book just forces the defender's hand right there. You give this guy an opening and he will attack it.
He's off on the second.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
The ball's knocked loose. Inside. And Booker with the jam.
Wow, the elevation, the creativity, highlight reel finish by Devin Booker.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Now here's Hardaway. And they get it back. And that one hits the back iron. Here's Rose. That shot off.
Power off.
Now Chicago takes it the other way.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Booker with it. He's got 5. Drives to the hoop. And Booker with the jam.
Look, guys, what a terrific feel for the young Booker. Knows exactly how to take what the defense gives him.
Here's Davis. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Rose. Misses the layup. And so it's Brooklyn liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Derrick Rose is out there with Devin Booker. And it's O'Neal in at the four-man position. That's the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half.
You can't let Davis get established positioning inside. If he does, you have to foul him.
Both free throws good from Davis. Now Rose. Going inside, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And this is where Derrick Rose makes his money on the offensive end. Takes the action right to the rack.
Pass to Finley. Rose outside. High arcing shot. Weber pulls it in.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Down low. Outside for Irving. Back to O'Neal. High quality look as he sinks it. O'Neal's got 6.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Wade. Booker defending. Good.
I'll tell you, still some athleticism from the wily veteran. Love seeing Dwayne Wade use those physical gifts. Go ahead, Wade.
Rose, the pass to Irving. Here's Weber. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one's on Rose.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And he drops the first. And he makes both free throws. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Here's Wade. Pass to Finley. Fires from deep. He buries it from 3.
Well, the basketball mind that Dwayne Wade possesses is so special. What understanding and feel for where his guys will be.
And he comes up with a bucket. Rose has gotten 4 this quarter.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Rose, the pass to Covington. Here's Wade. Deflected. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Isaiah Thomas.
Here's Wade. 5 on the clock. Fires from 14. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Rose outside. Over Covington. That one doesn't drop. He's 4 for 10 from the field now.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Rose up top. Back to Covington. And the jam by Covington.
No one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader this team needs him to be.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Richardson's checked in for Wade. Rose outside. It's picked off. In transition, here they come. And it's blocked. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Yeah, he's still showing flashes of that incredible athleticism. Rose is a force attacking the lane.
Now here's Rose.
Home team foul. Wade. Coming onto the floor for the Wade team. Home out. Tim Hardaway.
Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Give him 8 points now.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Yep, count it. And Brooklyn leads by 14.
How about the body control from Rose? Took it right at the defender and got it to go.
And he's going for the lob.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. There's a minute 12 left in the third quarter. And that one's good. Weber.
The vision by Rose, right? Hits the open man. He's creating for others, and this guy is so tough to deal with.
Pass to Hardaway. Here's Thomas. O'Neal pulls it in. And they're on the run. Here's Wade. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Well, the power of D. Wade. Once he's deep inside, he is ready to send it in with authority.
Here's Thomas. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Outside Hardaway. Counted from distance.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's the lob. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Got it. Good job in the low post. Hardaway's got 6.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Here's Rose. It'll count. No good on the buzzer beater. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Detroit Pistons. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so in the game for the Bulls, Anthony Davis is out there with Jabari Parker. Then it's Patrick Beverly, and it's Allen in at the 2. Parker, no good. Over to the left wing. Back to O'Neal. Stolen by Davis.
Oh, my fucking God.
Pass to Finley from 20 feet. And it's Irving with a rebound.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Davis, the pass to Beverly. Here's Finley. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Now here's Beverly. He's covered closely. Here's Davis. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Davis has gone 2 of 5 from the field here. On the attack, Carter. Here's Weber. Tipped away. Beverly with a steal. Rose is checked in for Carter. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Boy, you look at Derrick Rose. What a contribution.
Boy, he's been relentless. And to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy